We are forbidden in church to bring people into leadership except they have demonstrated spiritual maturity. That's why for the past 1 year plus, we have team leaders, we have workers. We don't have official leaders appointed yet because I'm still observing people. Sometimes we will see the way you behave when you are angry. I'm not trying to be legalistic. Go and read 1 Timothy chapter 3. So that when the people that are the leaders of the church, the council of the church, if they come together and they bind something, it will be bound in heaven. When they make a judgment, when they make a decision, it is the same judgment that God would have made because they have the mind of Christ. That council is more powerful than the Supreme Court of America. You know how powerful the Supreme Court of America is? The president can say something and those 9 judges in their black robes will come together and say something and cancel what the president said. That's how powerful they are. There is a council that is in the church of Christ, the pillar and ground of truth, that is more powerful than the Supreme Court of any nation. Where when they bind something, they allow something, it's not only disallowed on the earth, it's disallowed in heaven. Even in choosing leaders in the church, the criteria is maturity. And maturity is not because you speak in tongues louder than anybody. We will see it, the way you are reacting. Because we didn't give you a microphone for 1 week and you felt that you are entitled to a microphone. We will see the way you react. And you have demonstrated that you are still growing. You are not yet ready to be a leader in the church. Spiritual authority, it takes a process. And it's a risk to put carnal people into the leadership of the church because they will dilute the power of the church. Check the way you've been responding. Check the way you've been getting angry. And for most of you, you'll be able to say, I have been growing spiritually. In things as simple as the same scenario that would have made you flare up in anger, that same scenario repeated itself, but you could overlook it. Because many times anger is an expression of pride. What God is doing is that He's raising people that have stature. But we are not just talking about people that know power. We are talking about people that have authority with God. I have seen where people are talking against a servant of God that he does not know behind him, and terrible things are happening to them. Do you remember when Moses' own siblings were talking about him? They didn't even go and confront him. God said, I'm not going to let this pass. Because Moses was not just a man that had power. He was a man that had authority with God. The Bible says Moses was the meekest man on the earth. As you are becoming more like Christ, you will become meek. That's how we know Christ likeness. Paul will say that we see weak among you. You will rather those that will mistreat you and bully you. They are the ones you respect. The reason why Paul was like that was because he was Christ-like. He was spiritually mature. So don't worry that some people are disrespecting you now because you are becoming meek. In fact, take it as a badge of honor because you are much better than you were when you will behave in such a way that they will not disrespect you. You put them in their place.